too funny.
The
Count needs help?
I mean us. I mean the whole town. Everyone's fighting about who should be in charge. She's the only one who can run this place. We need... I don't know. And if anyone would know, it would be me. I'm her manservant. The other day, she called all the servants...
You're her manservant. Talking to this NPC over here.
No. The Count died years ago. And she's been in charge ever since. Of course, every eligible man in Stormhaven has come calling, trying to court her. But she doesn't like them. Or hasn't married, at least. Please.
Yeah, if you're a necromancer.
I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, you could, but there's a necromancer class. But once you get ESO plus, the warden and a necromancer is unlocked to you.
Everyone asks that. King Afrin conquered Windkeep and renamed it Afrin's Hold, just to the south. The town kept the old name. It's a small place, but we do a fair amount of trade. The Countess is wealthier than most of her suitors.
Well, those are just classes. You can be any race and be a warden or
Yeah. The Countess has at least 5 different men who not common folk.
All that is just a fighting class. That has nothing to do with your racial features in the game.
They buy her some pretty fancy gifts.
You could be an Argonian and be a sorcerer or a warden or a necromancer. Same goes with everybody.
I wouldn't go near that place if I were you. They say it's haunted. Some other people.
You're gonna do a necromancer next? I got one too. I'm just not working on it at the moment.
I wouldn't go there.
Oh, and you might want to be careful. Don't do necromancy in the town because according to Tamriel's lore, necromancy is considered illegal to do.
I don't know. They were all wearing the same types of clothes. Looked like some kind of Daedric cultists.
Yeah, in the game, according to story-wise, if you're like in town in a safe zone, they see you do necromancy, the guards will chase you down. Because necromancy is illegal. But if you're out in the field in the middle of nowhere, that's different. You don't have no guards out there watching you do necromancy.
I wouldn't go near that place if I were you. They say it's haunted. Some other people came by asking about it recently. Haven't seen them since. So like I said, I wouldn't go there.
Yeah, you could. They're just expensive as crap, though. Because the economy's different from this era. There's some epic and legendaries that cost up to like 80 to like 100,000 gold, depending on what it does. Uh-oh. Oh, you can go into turn on prevent attacking innocents. That's including guards. So even if you swing your sword and you have that activated, you won't get in trouble for it.
The lines on my face tell a sad story. The tale of a woman whose youth was stolen by circumstance. I was widowed even before I flowered. I did what I thought was right. I assumed the burden of leadership, but I paid for that choice. I paid dearly. Of course, Matthias is such a sweet boy, and he served me well. It's a pity that I no longer have need of his service. I've been so false, so empty. I have no right to be a countess. I can see that now in my reflection. Windkeep needs a real leader, not a little girl masquerading as a woman of authority. Don't you see how hollow I am? I'm a shell of a person. Just look in the mirror.
Oh, wow. Yep, definitely did. Oh, and later on, could you say how much ESO subscription is? The plus? Oh, that's what you're gonna get? That means all the content is gonna be only unlocked to you for that many days, and then you can't do it anymore. Oh, cool. Sweet.
This mirror is not for your
Oh boy,
eyes.
I'm talking to a ghost.
Go.
It looks like my sister.
You look into the mirror, seeking answers, but there are no answers. I am here for the Countess, and
Yeah.
the Countess alone.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You would be. I have taken.
Oh,
the
you're talking
Countess
to.
away,
I thought you were
but
talking
it
to me.
was
I'm like,
with
what?
no animosity. The Countess you see before you is the reflection. The true
Oh, I see.
Countess, I will not. The mirror is the gift to her, but she is the gift to me.
Oh, that big, the
Enchanted
that big
Salmona?
squid monster with a
You're
big eyeball in the middle.
absolutely
Yeah,
generous. I don't go
I've
riding
seen those.
often these days, but I do appreciate the gestures.
Illuminati confirmed.
Does that mean you will consider my request?
Do you see what
The
I've become?
all-seeing eye.
Look at the reflection. I'm old. I'm fat, and sometimes Argonian. No one will ever admire me again. It's not. Are you sure? I don't want to go back to a world where I'm reviled. Where is Matthias? Why hasn't anyone come to help me? He did? How do you know Matthias? Never mind. Can you take me to him? Can we leave this terrible place? Whoever you are, I'm going to make sure you're well rewarded for this.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh god, I'm having to deal with one of these Daedric gods again. Freaking Vermina.
Well, that was an adventure now, wasn't it? I'm fortunate that you came along. You certainly have my thanks. Where is Matthias? Where are the other servants? I did? That's worse than I thought, then. I had absolutely no control over myself whatsoever. Or was that even me? I'm sorry, I'm not used to being compromised like this. But that only doubles my debt to you. My first order of business now will be to shatter that mirror into 1,000,000 pieces. Next, and possibly even more important, I need to find out which of my suitors gave me the accursed thing. Greed. Plain and simple. Since the day my husband died, there's been a line of suitors, each with a more extravagant gift than the last. They want to buy me and my title. I certainly have. Why should I share my land, my bed, with such fobbing louts? Now one of my suitors apparently seeks to take me out of the picture. Matthias will know
Nope,
which suitor
I
dropped
didn't
off
do
the
it.
mirror.
I'm in a completely different character, so it shouldn't
If
say
you don't
that.
mind, please
That's weird.
apologize to
You
Matthias
can
for me
actually
as well.
cancel it.
Tell him I would have him and all the other servants return if they're willing. No more suitors, though. I'm done pretending. I have no intention of marrying again. Certainly not now.
I'm guessing it's like... Oh, really? Yeah.
No, they're all equally shallow and untrustworthy. Sir Bryce and the Altmer Eurelian are the worst. It was probably one of those who gave me the mirror.
So ESO plus for a year is probably $100, I'm guessing.
Sir Bryce is a man of honor, a knight of the flame with what he claims is a passion to match. The poor man. Bryce
Does it say the
only
tip?
false
Does it
words.
also
He
tell you the
says he
tip
loves
of what
me,
to do? I
but if
have
were
that turned
clothed
on
in
as well.
rags, I'd be invisible to him. He claims he was drawn across the leagues by my beauty, but the truth is that Eurelian is the disinherited son of some wealthy mage. Rather than a talent for magic, though, Eurelian has a talent for spending.
Well, that's
He would have
elsewhere.
me
That's
be his
the
bank.
current DLC now. Yeah, of course, there's dragons in it, but the newer DLC that's supposed to come out in June is going to have vampires in it. But the front logo of it has a werewolf head in front of it with a big bunch of snow.
Oh, I'm sure that several of my suitors will have already suggested they take custody of the estate. Both Eurelian and Sir Bryce
Oh,
are likely
okay.
trying to rally support so they can petition the king.
Squid. The squid thing. Oh, you know what? You ever played a game called Baldur's Gate? It's similar to like Diablo, and they have one of them monsters in the game too.
No, this can't be happening. Not Matthias. He wouldn't have stomped on a diseased rat, let alone
Have you
hurt a
seen the
person.
Diablo 4 trailer?
We were just standing here talking. He said you went in to talk to the
Yep,
Countess,
they
so
they
we were
did.
waiting. And all of a sudden an arrow flew
They
out of
announced
nowhere
it
right into his chest.
like a couple of
He was
months
dead
ago
before he
at
hit the
BlizzCon.
ground.
And there's a new trailer out for it. You should check it out later.
I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with what happened to the Countess. Did you talk to her?
I
What
don't
did
know
she
if it's
say?
for next gen or
Shut
current
up.
gen because I don't know if there's an actual release date on Diablo 4 at the moment.
The mirror. Is that what was wrong with her? Oh goodness, Matthias would have known. I don't really know the suitors. Maybe it was Sir Bryce. Or that
Yeah,
Altmer Eurelian.
go to a
Probably
backpack
Altmer.
merchant.
He's shady. I'd check him first.
There is one I think is inside the place. I'll tell you where to go to. Like right up front of the doorway, next to a chest. No, remember that place that's in Southern Morrowind, that Bay of Holland? Go there. Yeah, go there.
He's from some rich family in the
And then you
Altmer.
got the name tags
All I've ever
on,
heard him
right?
talk about is
Just
gold.
wait until they
He
spawn
even
in
described the
real
Countess's
quick
hair as
when you
strings
go
of
in there.
gold.
And she, it'll be a she, I think, in there. And pack merchant. Yeah.
Sir Bryce is really respectable. I don't know why the Countess isn't more receptive to him.
And then
He's an
you
active
can
fan of
go to
everything.
your bank, and you
I
can
think he
also
would make a good
upgrade
husband.
your bank
Of
space.
course,
But I
he's
think,
never even noticed me.
I think my bank space for now is 110.
This blacksmith makes quite a bit of gold. I wonder how much he pays in taxes to the Countess. You mean, if I were the Count? I hoped for something like that, but my days of courting the Countess have come to an end. I've no gold left for gifts. Haven't been
Are
able
you
to
in
give out
Stormhaven
anything for
still?
weeks. No, I'm afraid not. I couldn't
Oh.
afford to give her a flower. So it was a mirror.
Oh, you're still doing that Code Harbor stuff.
Maybe Sir Bryce or Rowlene Mounier was the lucky one. There is someone who would know for sure, but I'm sworn to secrecy. I suppose he's an honorable sort. He certainly carries himself that way. If I was to choose the suitor to whom I had lost the Countess's hand, it would be him. I could at least understand her wanting to marry a knight. I know of him, but I don't consort with members of the working class. I certainly hope he wasn't the one to win the Countess's hand. I would be humiliated to be upstaged by someone of low birth.
I've heard the Countess is sick or something. I'd go and check on her, but I don't want to catch anything. It is a shame, though, because I've been working for weeks to get her the perfect gift. A miniature pony. She's going to love it. A mirror? No. She probably already has 10 of those. No, the miniature pony. That's the thing. I'd bet Sir Bryce gave her the mirror. Or I guess you could ask little old Elaine Babeloine. In fact, oh, never mind. What do I know anyways? Not much. For a knight, he sure doesn't know much about horses. And I've heard him talk a lot about honor, but he's not exactly out there slaying monsters and rescuing princesses, is he? Too busy begging the Countess to marry him. She's just a little thing. Scurries around town talking to everyone about everything. I was thinking she might know who gave the Countess that mirror, but really, it had to have been Sir Bryce.
If the Countess has truly lost her mental faculties, someone needs to take custody of the estate.
That is
If
definitely
called upon to do
Itachi's
so,
voice from
I would
Naruto.
be willing to assume that responsibility, but I would not enjoy it unless she was at my side. No, she's a beautiful woman, and I would not wish to encourage her. I suspect the mirror was a gift from Rowlene Mounier. Ask him. Or ask young Elaine Babeloine if she knows. Of course, no. I promise to keep that secret. Never mind. Are you asking me to indulge in idle gossip? I assure you that I am above such shameful talk. I will keep my opinions of Rowlene Mounier to myself. She's just a young girl who's very busy about town. I won't say she's a gossip, but she may know who gave the Countess the mirror. Like I said, I'm sure it was Rowlene.
Oh,
All right.
it's you. I saw you leaving the Countess's house earlier. I don't mean to intrude, but I simply have to ask. Are you yet another suitor come to seek her hand in marriage? Oh, well then. I suppose you're an old friend of the Countess's.
I see.
I don't want to pry, of course. But, well, I am curious. What exactly is your relationship with her? The mirror? Matthias could have told you. Oh, but he was killed, wasn't he? Well, I don't mind telling you. It was actually a new suitor, but a strong contender. Tall, dark, handsome, very dignified. I heard his footman call him Syrian. Well, I mean, I was curious, so yes, I followed him. He hiked up into the woods north of town. Kind of peculiar, honestly.
So, can you tell me what this is all about? I'm dying to know.
Somewhat.
Cursed? Mara's mercy! That's terrible! I guess you're going after Syrian, then. Is the Countess all right? Never mind. You have work to do. Go on. This is getting good. I can't wait to see what happens next.
Yeah. I believe so, if I remember right, yeah. Actually, that's a good question. I haven't seen the new Star Wars movie, but I heard about this whole Baby Yoda thing. But if they were going extinct, maybe Yoda kind of redeemed them back somehow, I guess. So, yeah, something like that, Yaddle. Right. Yeah. I don't know really how to explain that really. I haven't seen a new movie and I don't see how that even possible with how that they're just going extinct unless they're going extinct as in um, the Jedi's were starting to turn Siths, which would make sense. Because look at the ratio of how many Siths they are compared to Jedi's. Well, yeah. Toll on him. And that's where, like, everyone else got confused. Like, they thought he wanted to join them. No, the reason why he did it is just to save whatchamacallit. Because he believed the Emperor that that kind of power would have done it. Yeah, that is true. Huh. That is something. Not, yeah. Well, I've always thought Siths, they're pretty much all they are is an evil version of a Jedi. Kind of like the opposite. Oh, yeah. Of course. Yeah, and he, like, somewhat gets burnt from the magma and all that. And then that's when... Yeah. That too. I'm not a big nerd when it comes to Star Wars. I just know certain things here and there. So much.
Oh, praise the aid, it's you. Quick.
Yep, that's true. I've already got this area, Stormhaven and Glumbra, all filled in. I'm just doing the extras that are here. I've already did the Regent story. I'm just doing the extras.
She said we could get flowers for his funeral, but on the way, one of these crazy
Then after that, I'm
cultists snuck up and
gonna
just grabbed
continue doing
me.
the
He dragged me back here
Cold
and they asked me
Harbor
all these
story.
questions. This whole thing, the mirror, it wasn't the suitors. These cultists wanted to get rid of
You
the
want me to
countess so
lend
they could
you
take
some
over the
gold?
town. They forced me to talk.
That's fine. Alright, after I finish this mission, I'll get, because I keep my gold in my bank normally, and I'll grab 1,000 for you. You get full. Yeah, make sure whenever you do a dungeon, make sure you empty everything out of your pockets before you go. Because if you don't, you're not going to get enough room to put the loot in. Well, somebody was on my stream. I don't know who it was. Now, since you have ESO Plus for that time, all the dungeons should be unlocked to you. Or should be, I don't know. Unless you gotta slowly, gradually run into them and then unlock them that way. I forgot, actually. I mean...
Have you come to pay your respects? That's very kind. Matthias was such...
Uh-oh.
He was good to me. Better than I deserved, I think.
You can resummon your horse.
In danger? Is it one of those pathetic suitors? Are they really
Oh,
that
you don't?
determined
That's
to have
weird.
me out of the way?
You sure you don't... Yeah, your mounts can't just die and disappear out of your inventory. You should be able to go and re-equip it back and hold the big not the D-pad, but hold the big touchpad in the middle, and you can summon your horse. You found out? Yep. Yes, you can. You can upgrade your horse. Either you can earn it through rewards or buy it through gold and stuff. You can but if there's no race wire, you have to unlock it doing through missions. But if it says something different, like you must have DLC or ESO plus to go to this region, then yeah. Like elsewhere, you can't go there. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Well, the northern part of Morrowind is called Vardenfell, which you have to have for the Morrowind DLC to go there. So without that, you can only go to Southern Morrowind. With it, if you have Morrowind or ESO Plus, you can go to North Morrowind, which is Vardenfell. Uh-huh. Oh. That's weird. Maybe, I guess you were trying to go there and you had to unlock the province, by doing certain missions. Because, I've only been to Cyrodiil once ever in this game, so I don't know if I can travel there. Okay. And I believe you had to be level 10 to go to Cyrodiil, if I'm not mistaken. If you want, after I get done with this mission, I'm not on my Argonian character at the moment. But I can travel there if you want me to.
He was good to me. Better than I deserved, I think. In danger? Is it one of those pathetic suitors? Are they really that determined to have me out of the way?
Yeah, after I get this done, I'll meet you there.
That must be them. Please, you have to protect me.
Do what now? Oh. Oh shit. Yeah, I got 3 guys trying to gang bang me.
Must maintain the purity of the Daggerfall Covenant. Raymond got what he deserved.
What? What? What the heck? Oh my lord, what in the... What? Didn't know who Kobe was? Wow, that's something. Yeah, I know, right? Like, what? Kapow.
It looks clear now. Meet me back at the manse.
Oh, probably an overpowered player that did it. You can kill him, you just gotta be pretty powerful to do it.
An undead werewolf took over Camelot. An undead werewolf?
I know, right? I wouldn't doubt it. Too bad they're gone. Oh, that's messed up. I shouldn't say that. Oh, Lord. That's tragic.
It seems you wound up saving me twice. I wish I knew a proper way to express my level of gratitude. Whoever these supernal dreamers are, they are cunning and clearly willing to go to great lengths to achieve their goals. I'm happy to be alive, and I'm also glad to know you stopped them cold.
Yeah, it's hard to tell when they're grouped up like that and they have all their pets out. It's hard to tell what they got.
This has all been such an ordeal. I feel like there's so much to do now that it's...
Oh yeah, I also got Pebble Pal, which is a rock that teleports with you. It's something that Patrick Star would have in SpongeBob. You can, but you have to go in a crown store and basically get a thing where you can change either your race, your class, and your appearance. But yeah, you can't do that. You just got to get them in the crown store.
Speaking of which, I'm sorry you had to talk to them before. I know,
but I don't know if you have unlimited of those if you get ESO Plus, or they just give you a... Because once I upgraded, it gave me 3 things of each.
I think it's probably best if I just stop pretending. I have no intention of marrying again, and I should stop playing these games.
Oh, I see. Sweet. Oh yeah. Good lord, it's dark already. That's weird. That's very weird. Oh yeah, I'll be on my way. I gotta do this real quick though. Hold on. Social group invite. There you go. Leave the group that you're in
I need a break.
because I can't invite you as long as you're in there. What? Oh yeah, because my other character. Well yeah, I'm not on my Argonian character. That's why. There you go. Mhm.
I'm rather busy
There you
right
go.
now.
All right, so let me go to a Wayshrire real quick. I'm going to the Wayshrire. No, don't teleport to me. I'm going to go to Bay Fallen where you're at. Did you find a? Because you needed me to help you find a backpack merchant. Okay, yeah, which is an Argonian wearing a toboggan with a crystal on its nose. Oh, ain't that a Nord female? Yeah, kind of figured. Yeah. Hippie. It's like, where's the meat? Where's the weed, man? Oh yeah. All right, Bay Fallen. Yeah, that's definitely a skin that he's wearing. Either that or he's in Daedric armor. I'm on my way, by the way. Yeah, he's almost max level, which is 810. No, no, forget that. He could probably, he could probably, uh, no, actually, it'd take 20 of them just to take on a dragon. Yeah, they're that powerful. I'm here, by the way. And, yeah, hold on just a moment. I need to go to the banker when he spawns. Oh, who? Me or, oh, you were talking about someone else. Oh. Probably. Wait, hold on. The backpack merchant? Oh yeah, she's a Bosmer. She's a wood elf. Yeah. Oh yeah, thanks. Uh-huh. I morphed him. Where you at? There you are. Invite to trade. I know. Did you? You didn't. Take it. All right. So you got 2,000 gold. There you go. Uh huh. All right.
The best thing any adventurer could.
Oh yeah, she's definitely a wood elf. Uh huh. Oh yeah. There's this Argodia chick just sitting there chilling. Uh huh. The one with the soul gem on it. He's got one of the main bosses of dragons in here. The poison dragon. You know what though? If you look closely, I think that's Donavir from Skyrim because he has the same horns and everything, but he wasn't green when he got trapped in a soul cairn. He's like all purple. So this is probably what he looked like. Oh, come over here. You see the baby dragon right here? Not my blue one, this green one right here. Well, that's one of the main dragon bosses that were set free. And he looks just like Donavir. Yeah, I'm still doing stuff in Stormhaven though.
You've got your kings, your generals, and your blacksmiths. After all,
I just repaired all my gear. It only took 126 gold to do that. I mean, we could share, but I'm not doing anything here at the moment. I'm just doing things in High Rock. Oh, it's alright. I'm probably gonna... Oh, geez. The other part of the, part of Morrowind.
we'll get them back
Okay.
once the refugees are safe.
What I'm doing is I'll do the Code Harbor missions, and then if it takes me to a different province, I'll finish everything there first and then continue. That's how I'm doing it. Yeah, it does that sometimes. I'm going back to Stormhaven. Oh, I know. Either she's appearing offline again and playing Fortnite with her friends or whatever, or um, I don't know. Oh, I see. Well, so basically, by coincidence, we were on the same server you was on. I found that funny. Just don't get stuck in the stairs. That was horrible.
Hail! Are you going up to the ruins? Your timing is impeccable. I'm on a critical mission for the Mage's
Well,
Guild,
aren't
and I
you
need
a
assistance.
Skyrim voice
These
actor?
ruins contain a powerful relic, King Afrin's sword. With all the chaos in this region, the ogres, these cultists.
Yeah, that I think that's a passive ability that's completely different.
You're smarter than you look. Yes, I need to bring King Afrin's sword back to Wayrest. The Supernal Dreamers got here first, but it's actually a good thing. They're meddling.
Yeah, and then it boosts up your weapon and physical damage.
Right again. Complicating matters further, King Afrin's sword was shattered into 3 parts. Legend says it can only be reforged in King Afrin's tomb. If you're brave enough to find the pieces and get them reforged,
You know what's funny?
be a reward.
This guy here I'm talking to is the Redguard voice actor in Whiterun, where he wants you to go find his family's sword. That's definitely him.
I'm actually jealous, you know. I've always wanted to see the ruins of King Afrin's hold. All the stories I've heard about the sword, the hold, the king himself. I'd go along, but I have no stomach for fighting the spirits of the dead.
Oh no, the base game campaign, like Cold Harbor, that's not DLC at all. That's fully base game.
My research suggests the 3 parts of the sword, the blade, the hilt, and the pommel, can be found in the 3 towers within the hold. Only King Afrin's spirit can reforge
Murkmire, that's southern
Black
Blackmarsh.
into the king's tomb.
That's where the Argonians live at. Well, Blackmarsh in general.
There are books about the subject, you know. We don't have time for a history lesson. To summarize, Afrin was a ruthless merchant king early in the First Era. He conquered many of his neighbors.
Wait, is your main quest shaped like a cave-looking thing? Okay, yeah, that's definitely the main quest. What just happened? I heard a ding.
There are no specific records of what occurred here, only vague references. King Afrin allegedly spent all his time at war.
Yeah, you're going to southern Blackmarsh, where the Argonians are at.
The king himself died soon after.
Oh, so the Murkmire DLC. That's weird, because I was able to go to Murkmire on my Argonian, and I don't even have the Murkmire DLC. That's weird.
King Afrin's sword was sacred. He never
Well, you won't have that. Well, wait a minute.
How it was shattered, or even if it really has magical properties. It certainly sounds like it's worth studying, though.
Murkmire. Well, why is the base game telling you to go there and it's requiring you DLC? That don't make sense.
Honestly, that was a surprise. I was told it was a quiet place. I presume it was the supernal dreamers who disturbed the dead. Perhaps because they sought the sword, or perhaps they were only trespassing. Either way, they're all dead.
Okay, so hold on, let me help you out here in a minute.
My research suggests the 3 parts of the sword, the blade, the hilt.
Hold on, let me get finished with this dialogue real quick.
3 towers within the hold. Only King Afrin's spirit can reforge the sword. You must take the pieces into the king's tomb.
Alright, so let's go to Activity Finder. Go to Guide, not Guide Zone. No, not Activity Finder. Go to Journal, go up to Quest, and go down to the one where it has the like the little stair thing in the middle, like you said. Push square, push square on it, and it tells you where it's at, and then that's where you need to go. And zoom out of the map and see where it's located. Is it still saying Merkmeyer? Knife Ear Grotto. Okay, hold on. Alright, yeah, definitely send a picture of that to me real quick. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's take a look real quick. Alright, let's check it out. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it is weird. When they're like that, it means your pictures are corrupted somehow. I'll try to find it. And what's it called again? Oh, it's like in an underground tunnel? Okay. So, when you look at the map, go in there and it tells you, then zoom out of it and it will show you the land. It's the land that I want to know where it's at. Wait, repeat that? trying to find it. Okay. No, it's definitely not in Hammerfell. No, not Southern Hammerfell. Is there a Wayshire open to you in Murkmire, or no? Oh, you know what you should do? Instead of taking it there, try to travel there on foot and see if you can go to Murkmire on foot. Yeah, it's the southern region of Black Marsh. But all you have to do is just follow the road, be in Stone Falls, follow the road that leads to Dessashaan, and then follow the road down to Shadowwolfen, and then follow the road that leads down to Murkmire and see what happens. Yeah, follow the so the main two prophets follow the road that will lead down to the two ones below you, and then follow the road that would try to at least make you link to Murkmire. You should be able to go there no matter what because um, when I was on my Argonian, and I don't even have the Murkmire DLC, and I had that area opened.
Psst. You up for helping out a fellow adventurer?
And see what happens. See if you can go there on foot. It's probably going to take you a minute to get there, but it's the only way to find out. Uh-oh. Just try to outline the road, mark it where you think it will take you to the other province down below you, and do the same thing on down to Black Marsh and down to Murkmire. Yeah. I think that's the only thing that's blocking your way is the castle door being locked and plus guards. I'm not sure. I'm just saying you might have to deal with that. Well, you can resummon it if it dies. Or you could do a walkthrough on YouTube and probably try to teach you how to get the Murkmire. Yeah. All right. Just whenever you do, just type in how to get the Murkmire from the part southern region of Morrowind, wherever you're at. The yeah, how to reach Murkmire from Stonefalls.
That sword. You loved it more than you ever loved me.
Oh Lord. Mm-hmm. Gotta do that. Yeah. Oh jeez.
When they came, they took us into the courtyard. I thought you would rescue us. Where were you?
Yeah, you'll probably have to check a lot just to make sure you're on track because the cutoff maps are a little confusing. Ash Mountain, let me see. Okay, so yeah. Let's see. You want to take the road that is, if I remember right, I don't quote me on this, but my guess is you see the volcano that's next to that house all the way back to the left part of the map. You see the road that's curved over the volcano? I think that's Yeah. That main road behind the volcano, I believe, leads to. I think it's a direct connect to the one underneath where you need to go. And you'll end up here. I'll take a picture of that. When you get time. Look at the first one first, and then look at the one underneath. It looks like those two roads connect, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, they're not shown on your map. Oh, that's probably because I have those opened already. Uh-huh. That looks like an island. Alright, hold on just a moment. Let me get rid of these enemies real quick. And I'll check real quick. I hate lag. Yeah, Ebonheart is the northern part of what you're talking about. But Murkmire is underneath you, which you want to go south, not up. Yeah, you should be able to. Let me make sure. No, that road leads back to Bayfallen. Yeah, you want to follow this big main road all the way across in the middle of the map. Go up to where Ebonheart is. Go to the road that's off to the side near the volcano and on down over towards the volcano area and see where it leads. It should connect to the other side where I was telling you. So yes, go to Ebonheart and follow that road all the way down, straight down to the volcano area. So, yep, do it that way. Oh, I see. It just replaces the buff if I do it that way. There we go. All right. There we go. Oh, two-handed? Oh, that's what you're mainly using is two-handed? What's your secondary weapon bar? Oh, okay. You can have a different enchantment with a different two-hand if you want, along with different abilities. My secondary weapon is a frozen staff, and my main is my mace and shield. It depends. It all depends on you, your own play style. If you want to do two-handed on both ones with different enchantments, that you do that.
These are sacred grounds. My sacred grounds. They are not meant for the living. Are you the one who disturbs our rest? Where did you get those? Those are mine. None may touch those save for me. That blade, that hilt, that pommel. To hold them again. Please, give them to me.
Yeah, you keep following the road that leads all the way down to that volcano I was telling you about.
Ah, yes, my precious sword. To wield it again would feel so good. I should never have shattered it. I must make it whole again. I must. Why do you have these? What did you want with them? It matters not. All that matters now is that I might restore it and hold it once again.
But if it's not the way there, then you'll probably have to go on YouTube how to get there because it's been months since I've traveled down there on foot.
Because it was my obsession with this weapon and the war I waged with it that ruined all that I loved. My sweet daughter. While I fought to subjugate my neighbors, I left her here. They killed her, but it was my fault. Mira? You saw my Mira? My poor sweet child. I wronged her so. I worried that her spirit would not rest. I wanted to seek her out. I have been unable to enter her tomb, though. I did. Since the day I discovered what had happened, all I wanted was to beg her forgiveness. Even more than I wanted this damn sword. Perhaps now, though, perhaps I can make amends. Perhaps I can show her how sorry I am.
And you can go to the rift if you want later on. If you follow the opposite road and go straight on up, and you'll end up in rift where the werewolf and vampire shrine are at.
You can help me. You can show her. You can tell her how sorry I am. If she sees the sword, she will... maybe she will understand. Please, I beg you. Give my daughter the sword. Yes, please do. Here, take it. Perhaps it will allow her to rest. Perhaps it will allow me to rest.
Oh, you did?
I should curse you, mortal, for disturbing our rest, but my spirit has never been at peace. I've walked these ruins for centuries, cursing the king's name. My father in name, but never in action. He left me here to die. Actions speak louder than words. My father was always quick to make promises, but in the end, when it mattered, he was away at war when I needed him most. An apology can't change that. His sword? His most prized possession? His most sacred treasure? He never even let anyone touch it. Is this how he hopes to find redemption? Give it to me. I would like nothing more than to destroy it. Thank you. His connection to the sword is so strong, I can sense his energy. I remember there was a time when I was a little girl and he made me feel safe. I could at least speak to him, I suppose.
Yeah, it'll do that.
I would give it all, Mira. The sword, the keep, the kingdom. All of it for you.
I forgive you, Father.
My sword is again broken, but this time for good. She has forgiven me. You have healed a wound that was centuries old. Even the greatest empire is a desolate domain without the ones you love. I never learned that lesson in life, but I hope you have. May the 8 be with you, young traveler.
Yeah, Stormhaven is where I'm at. That's in High Rock. Oh, I see. Stupid lag. Search what now? Oh yeah, that would be something, but well, it kind of does do that after you do all the story missions, and then you'll start have to kill all the bosses that have the little skull things on it. But you have to manually go there. But I'm guessing does what? Scamps? Uh, like what do you mean by scamps? As far as I know, they should. Yeah, it does. Oh, and you can also get them from ghosts and spirits and stuff like that. Oh, did you get your daily reward? It's 1,000 gold. Oh, you didn't? Oh, it's probably different for you then. Depending on, oh, I see. Oh, so you probably, if it's, the rest of it's all in dark, you can't get because the login's late. I missed 100,000 one. The 100,000 gold? Oh, man. If you get too irritated, just like I said, go on YouTube and see if you can get a walkthrough.
Look at you! I can tell by the look of you you're traveling around, meeting people, seeing new places. That's the life I'm going back to. This plantation is doomed and my days here are done. It's just been bad luck and lately, pure madness. Last week the Iron Hand ogres attacked. They broke the levee, pillaged the place. The orcs drove them back, but that was just the beginning. Now bandits are looting everything we have left. That's the thing. It was my adventuring band that founded this plantation. The mage Drodara put up the gold, but we all decided to retire here.
Nice.
Bad
You'll be
idea.
at level
I just
20
wanna
tonight,
leave now,
then.
but the bandits are holding my companions. They need help. What a relief. I wouldn't have been comfortable just abandoning my companions, but if you're going to help them, that frees me up.
Yeah, it's for a
Let me
house.
tell
Yeah,
you,
of
it
course.
feels good. I'm just
You're
not the
basically
settling
getting a
down
free
type.
piece of furniture.
I know that now.
Whenever you do get a house. If you go into the Crown Store, you can get a free house right now if you go activate it.
Nah, they might want to stay, but I just can't deal with all that. We made a good go of it here, but I need to move on now. Spend some time alone. It's a shame because we made quite the team back in our younger days. Jan, the thief. Then there's Drodara, our magic user, the brains of the team. The brawn came from our fighter, Narstig, and then there was our cleric, Murkwatcher. She's really a shaman, but we called her cleric back then. I guess our team does sound a bit quaint these days, doesn't it? Drodara first suggested we retire about 20 years ago, but it was 10 years later before we actually settled down here. Technically, yes. He originally put up all the gold to build the place out and hire the workers. Drodara gave the rest of us a 20% share each. It's all pretty much worthless now. Well, they either drowned when the ogres broke the levees, or they fled, or the bandits have probably killed them now. I didn't see anyone left when I was sneaking away, except my companions, and the bandits have them tied up. The Iron Hand ogres were making a drive to attack Wayrest. We fell in their path. They ate all our livestock and broke the levees. Then General Godron and his orcs drove the ogres back, but these looting bandits came in right
Oh,
after.
so basically every time you cast it, it increases the duration of your ultimate more faster.
They're just a ragged group of looters and scavengers as far as I can tell, though I guess they're a little more organized than I would have expected. Drodara or one of my other companions may know more.
You fight well. Thank you for freeing me, friend.
That is definitely the blacksmith from Riverwood. Alright. No, that's funny. That's what she said. Alright. Oh, nice.
This one thanks you, stranger. Please, come to meet in the storehouse.
Oh, so you can, yeah, your, like, enchantment thingies. Yay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now!
Thanks to you, young one. I will find my own escape now.
I might make me some, orc armor for my red guard. No, it's just like, no, the thing is, the only style I'll know how to do for my, crafting, and it's a higher, since I'm getting my crafting up higher, that's the only style I can upgrade that's higher than my current gear. But no, all heavy armor is labeled the same at low level. But say like I'm not, I don't have no crafting passives with this character, so I can only craft my armor so much. So since I'm a blacksmith with my orc, and the only style I know is orc, so I can level up the orc armor and give it to my red guard until I learn the red guard style and start making her red guard armor.
Drodara's
tier 3 of what?
Friends. Punji bandits would have tied them up like this
Okay,
one.
yeah.
Oh, this is good. Relieves Drodara greatly. Many years we traveled together, and many years we worked to make this plantation profitable. Drodara can abandon
Yeah,
the
that's
plantation.
basically your
Good
gear
friends
and weapon
we
status.
cannot.
How many stars is there total? Ain't they like 10?
So, our sweet
Oh,
brother
I
and sister
see.
has departed.
Huh.
So considerate. Ah. Jan always planned to return to the road. This one is not surprised she left. Wish her well. Perhaps this is the way for Drodara also.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Is this not what Drodara retired for? Ogres,
Oh, I
floods,
see.
crocodiles, and bandits? So fun. Would you stay? Probably not. Drodara thinks maybe adventuring life is easier after all. Might need help convincing his other friends to leave, though. Ah, this one would be most grateful. After so many years, Drodara just doesn't have the heart to break everyone's dreams. You could talk to Narstig. He'll have better listening if it comes from you anyways. It was a boon from Bandar that you happened along. Was it Jan who asked you to help Drodara and the others? She has shared those feelings many times over the years. After the events of the last few days, Drodara thinks she might be right. Perhaps retirement is just a bad idea. Of course, Jan will always be a good friend. Still has wildness in her blood, though. Drodara understands that she needs to roam some. Perhaps she will join us when her legs grow weary. Drodara is old, and working a farm is hard, especially if starting over. Like Jan, Drodara also misses
Yeah, either that or
if
brewing.
you can convince Narstig and Merkwatcher to leave, this is what Drodara would prefer. Yes, this one was a member
Wait,
of the
future
Mage's
seed?
Guild
That
in
sounds
good
like an
standing
ingredient
for many
for
years. Was tired of casting
Oh,
spells.
that's for jewelry.
Drodara wanted to settle down and rest. But maybe that just wasn't the fate Riddlethar has seen for him. Of course, Jan will always be a good friend. Still has wildness in her blood, though. Drodara understands that she needs to roam.
Wait, woo, me? Oh.
Perhaps she will join us.
Oh. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I bet.
Ah, the young adventurer again. You remind me of the old days. So many stories I could tell. But you'll want to be leaving, of course.
Oh, that is Riverwood.
Jan
That's
may
definitely
be
his
right
voice
about the
acting.
curse here. Speaking of Jan, have you seen her? He does. Imagine that. I was trying to think of how to convince him. That settles it then. If we're hitting the road, though, I'll need my old gear. Recovering it will be easier said than done. There is.
He also, I think he also
Armor,
plays
my
Roloff
helm
too,
and my
one of the
axe.
Stormcloaks.
Do it myself. But that's the thing. When we retired here, I buried all my adventuring gear out by the levee. Would you be willing to go out and get it for me?
That's why I joined the Stormcloaks, because The Imperials are the ones that try to chop your head off. Why would you want to join uh, a group that was trying to execute you?
The more I think about it, the more I wonder why we stayed here this long. A true Nord dies with his axe in hand, not a pitchfork. Besides, this is more swamp now than farm. We spent years building that levee. Damn ogres!
Yeah, it's really messed up. Yeah, it's really dark at first.
I suppose they were thinking just to leave destruction in their wake. Even if they had sacked Wayrest, it's not like they planned to settle in these parts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, I know what you mean. Other than that, that's about it. Yeah. In a way, yeah, of course. How do we plug in my charger? Oh no. Return Meridia's beacon. No, I'm kidding. That would suck. Oh no. Oh no. Fang Lair. Oh Lord. With all these main quests that are tied in DLCs that you don't have, it's very new to me. I never knew they would tie them in like that, and it shouldn't be like that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But it's making you go in DLC areas, which is weird. Okay, well, maybe the dungeon's the DLC, but not the area. Because there is small DLCs where you only get like dungeons and no land. Go to journal, go to your main quest, and push the square button. Oh, well, when you zoom all the way out, it'll just bring you back where the province you are. But the second map that you zoom in is where it's telling you to go. The third one that you zoom out, it goes back to your player. Okay. The second one? Okay. That's not Merkmeyer, is it? I don't know why your pictures are showing as corrupted pictures for some reason. You're over here with me. Could you mark it on... Are you talking about the one above it, Ravenspire? Oh, Alucard Desert. There. Yeah, I can actually go there. You want me to go there and you can teleport to me? Alright, let me go to let me give this guy items and go to the Wayshire and I'll put you there.
Oh, I miss this stuff. You've done me a great favor by getting it back. Probably doesn't look like much to you.
Okay.
This helm and armor withstood the blows of the orc warlord.
Oh, so it's basically next to Hammerfell.
This axe lopped off that monster's
I know what you're
head.
talking about.
I'll drink to those days, and more of them to come. Murkwatcher has aged much in these last few years. She often seems confused about where she is. She can be incredibly stubborn, too. Perhaps you could approach her about leaving.
Okay, yeah, there's a Wayshire near me. Let me go there, and I'll let you know when I spawn in there, and you can just travel to me. I'm on my way there. Bunkerai, or whatever. Alright, I'm here. You can teleport to me now. So later on in the future, this area becomes a part of Hammerfell. So does the Alkair Desert. So the only main actual province of High Rock is Galimbra, Ravenspire, Stormhaven, and Ruthgar. That's the whole entire High Rock region. Oh, and you're here, so there you go. Did you? This is it, right? Oh no. Mhm. That's so messed up. You're in a hospital or whatever.
Many drowned when the levees were broken. Others were eaten by the crocodiles. It's not the beasts' fault, though. It is their nature to hunt. Their spirits sing a song my heart hears. It is the song of the crocodile.
That's so messed up. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
It is natural for them to now return to a life of adventure.
Oh, I see.
But not so
Dang,
for me.
that sucks.
I must follow another path. All my life. It drove me to leave home and seek adventure, but now I must face my inner truth.
Yeah, so that's the place you needed to go to, right? So I took you to the right place?
I could not, even if I wanted to. I am older than they. I would not survive more than a few days out there.
Alright.
I have seen the future in the waters, and I must remain here. Here at the end of my life. I must face the
And then
truth
push
for
the
the
square
first
button
time.
on that area that you're doing. It should pinpoint where it's at.
That I am not an Argonian. I am a crocodile.
Kind of far.
This lifetime, I have borrowed the form of another, but my true form is calling me home. I must return to the river.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you're having to go over there.
No, I am not. I never have. My entire life, I have felt like a crocodile out of water. Literally. I am old now, and this body is dying. If I become a crocodile, I can start anew. Live the life I was meant to live. There is a way. An incantation. The crocodile song. I was never taught it, but I have known it my whole life. One song must end for another to begin. There is an old crocodile here, Ripplestrike. With his heart, I can sing the song. Thank you. The river has truly guided you here for this purpose. Take this charm. Place it near Ripplestrike's nest. He will not be able to resist the call. He will come out, and then you can kill him.
Oh, great. Well, an Argonian is too old now, and she's about to die. and she said her new next life she wants to be a crocodile. So I'm having to kill an old crocodile, give her the heart, and she'll turn into one. What the hell? What? Bethesda, what the heck? Oh god, this is not an ordinary crocodile. It's all spiky looking and it has 100,000 health. Yeah. Oh my god. Jeez. Uh-huh. Oh, thank God. I got him. Oh man, that alligator looked like my sister.
Ribblestrike no longer sings. Have you taken his heart? Hurry! We must move quickly if we are to renew the song. Here then, I will begin the incantation. I would ask you to help me in this one last thing before I return to the river. Join me in vengeance. These bandits have destroyed what's left of my home. I would begin my next life by avenging my previous one, but I will need you to guide me. I wish to kill their leader. When I become a crocodile, I will forget this life. If I fight beside you, I can keep my focus, at least for a little while. I have made the preparations.
Oh God, she's going to become a crocodile.
Fight with me. Gone forever. Are you ready?
I gotta forget about this life. I'm going to be a crocodile now. Oh God.
Though my mind may not recall the favor you have done for me, my spirit will. And the river. The river never forgets. This charm will keep me close. If we are parted, use it, and I will come. When our task is done, tell Drodara of my fate.
Well, she just turned into a crocodile. Oh God, that's weird. Oh, I see. I have to go all the way down here. There's a lot of pumpkins in this region. It must have been a Halloween update and they haven't got rid of them. Oh man. Oh, flame Equinarchs. Yep. Is it blue or red? Well, blue are kind of, you know, yellow, orangey looking fire. Oh, I see. So it's a blue Equinarch then, probably.
Narstig told me what you have done for Murkwatcher.
The blue ones are from Moloch Ball.
Dangerously unnatural to Drodara. There is no point in questioning it now. Though Drodara is sad to see Murkwatcher leave us, he is happy to know this evil man is dead. Perhaps someday this plantation may flourish again. Not by Drodara's hand, though. Narstig and I are leaving. Goodbye. And thank you.
That sounds like the dragon Odalving from Skyrim, where you had to capture him. Playing as a Khajiit.
Narstig told me. Told Drodara.
Alright, activity finder, keep doing these quests. Not good. Having to go to Mackay real quick. Somebody's dueling in the middle of the darn desert. Oh lordy. Oh god. Skeevers.
The last time.
Deposit. Yeah, there we go. Oh, me? Go for it. What prices? Mm-hmm. Mm. I would just, I mean, if you're going to take your time and full experience the whole game, just do the whole year one. Or you could just do the monthly one.